Hey everyone, it's Patrick Bell here on the software Q&A call. Carl can't be with us tonight or today. It's tonight my time over here in Kenya. I should call him Canada Carl, and I'm Kenya Pat. Canada Carl can't be with us today, but he'll join us hopefully Thursday. But I just want to open up some people, make sure you can hear me, see my screen, all that. So let's see. I'm going to pick on my buddy, Elliot Jolesh. Let's see, Elliot. Hey, there you are.
Hey, Patrick, how are you?
I'm doing really well, actually, thanks.
I just had that thought process. I said, when you said Carl's not there, I said, okay, Patrick's going to pick on me. But anyway, but that's okay. First of all, I want to thank you. I did get the email on the beta test. I started playing with it a little bit last night, and I haven't, and I did that without even looking at all the documentation, what limited there is right now. But so in a lot of cases, I think it flows very well. It's kind of a no-brainer for setup. I had one question that's not really a bug per se, but when it came, there was a integration to Stripe under somebody else's name.
Okay, yeah.
I deleted it.
Things like that, Elliot. You know, anything to do with beta testing at this point, it's probably not good for us to talk about this with everyone on the line because they'll go, well, I want to see that. What's that about? Gotcha. So just things like that. Let's put those in a document and we'll run through them and see what we can do to get it fixed.
That's all right. I deleted it. I'm going to set my own up. I already have a Stripe.
Oh, good.
So anyway, other than that, no, it looks good. Everything looks great on it.
Great. So good. Yeah. Well, we got all hands on deck on the group coaching. Like all three developers are going to jump into that this month and just try and get it ready for people. And the goal is a month, within a month, let's say 3 weeks even, if we can, but well, it depends on what kind of bugs we find. So, yeah, things are moving and we got lots of plans going. So appreciate it. Yeah, you can see my screen okay, Elliot?
Sounds good. Yes, I can see your screen. Everything looks good.
All right, now I have to confess, you know, I'm very sorry I won't be able to room with you this year in Cancun because I'm bringing my wife.
Well, good for you. I will survive, I'm sure.
I'm sure you will. And we're actually bringing the whole Kenyan team here, so.
Oh, that's great.
There'll be 6 of us coming from Kenya.
I bet that's a long flight.
Yeah, well, I'll be in the States a little bit in Colorado seeing my mother-in-law and probably up to Canada to see my folks for a little bit if I get vaccinated. So we'll be in North America for about a month, but they're coming straight. And it's kind of funny, actually, just quick story before we get into software, but I won't mention names, but one of the guys had said, hey, can you look over my flight, see if it's a good one? I looked at it and he had booked this 60-hour flight going 2 nights in airports.
Oh my God.
I'm like, no. We don't do that. He goes, but it was less expensive than the other one. I'm like, yeah, by $100. You looking to get a divorce with your wife or what? So anyway, so we got it down to like 26 hours, I think.
That's not too bad. So what are you all 8 hours ahead of us or 7? I'm in the central time zone. So it's 2:35.
Well, all I know is I'm 10 hours ahead of Pacific. So whatever that means.
Okay, so then you're 8 hours ahead of us.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so it's a bit strange, but I mean the great part of working here is we can take care of things on a different time. And I have my mornings free. Every morning this morning, recently I'm coming in about 11 in the morning, but I often just come in at 2 and then I work till 11 or 12 at night. So best part of the day to myself and kind of like stuff germinates all day in my mind. Like, what can I do? What can I do? And how do we do this? And the time I sit down at 2 or 3 in the afternoon and take care of emails, then It's like, oh, that's how we'll do it. Okay. So works out well.
I understand that.
Good. Any questions on the software here?
Not so far. I mean, on the current stuff, no. Every time I go through it, I seem to pick up something new or learn something different.
All right.
And so and I see it's getting every time I log in, it seems to be getting better and better. Now,
we are trying.
I'll ask one question, or
Sure.
a joint question. I know it's the preferred web browser is Chrome. Do you know if it work in either Brave or Microsoft Edge, since they're both Chrome based?
The preferred web browser is the anti-preferred web browser is Chrome. We're warning people to stay away from Chrome.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Things break on Chrome, and I've had situations where I come into the software, I'm on Chrome, and all of my valuation questions are backwards, like from 10 to 1 instead of 1 to 10. Makes no sense.
Weird. So what do you recommend? What are you recommending?
I'm on Edge. Firefox works fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I was just wondering because I thought a while back you had said it had been just said that Chrome was the preferred. I mean, this goes back 6 months probably. And
it's probably longer than that.
Okay. Oh, is it? Okay. I guess I didn't hear the update or change because I gave up Chrome about 3 months ago. I'm on Foxfire. When I run PC stuff, I'm on Edge. And occasionally I'll use Brave.
Yeah, so for anyone listening in, if you're on Chrome, you will often run into glitches. It's like, why does that work? Or the numbers don't update, or they look funny. It's often just a Chrome issue. And we have stopped trying to make this work on Chrome. We're just going to Edge, Firefox. I don't know what the other ones are, but because I'm just a PC user. So that's all I've tried, and they work. They do work fine. So yeah, good. Glad you asked that question.
I am too. Good to know.
Good. Anything else?
No, sir. That answered actually that you took care of a lot of issues right now.
Oh, good. Excellent. All right. Well, I'll put you back on mute. Feel free to raise your hand again if you got something, or that'd be great. Good to chat with you.
Yeah.
So everyone, just as a note here, as a reminder, this is a Q&A call, and we survive on this call from questions. So we got a few people here. I don't see any hands up. And if we have no hands up, then we will probably have a very short call. But I'm here to answer any questions about the software. If you're new, there are no dumb questions. If you don't know how to do something, let me just show you here quick. On the left side, you have training. And the way I recommend you do training is you start with software training, and you go in here and start at the very top. You can look at the promo if you like, but logging into the dashboard, I just recommend you do it. And then you go and, I'm sorry, here, you're already in there. So creating a new company profile and assessment, you would just watch this video, 2 minutes, 36 seconds, very brief, and then go back and click your home button and just follow the steps. Create a new company, then create a new assessment. When you're done, come on back to software training. I know it sounds basic, but there's some people I've had, it's like, well, I didn't know I could do that. Like, well, that's, I think, pretty basic learning experience. But the one thing that is causing most of the trouble for everyone will be the editing the software report. It's the longest video. Just for everyone to know, this is high on a priority list. Just haven't got to it yet, but we want to redo this software report so it is almost seamless, or is seamless, for you to just click a button and it's just beautiful and ready to go. It's just a huge challenge to do that and make graphs come out and all of that, text over images, things like that. So because we have our developers tied up finishing off group coaching, I can tell you what's coming though. After group coaching, we are going to go to meeting notes. We're going to revamp meeting notes because right now we have meeting notes in, well, if I ask a question here, I've got notes here, and these notes appear in the as an appendix in the report. And I've got some notes here, and they appear as well as the appendix in the report. And then some people take notes here, and they stay here. And then the other place, the implementation calendar, we have notes in the implementation calendar, and there's notes in here, and then there's notes behind here, and it's a little bit of a crazy mess here. So what we're going to do, we're going to move all our notes into this section, and it'll be a nicer layout. It'll look cleaner, and it'll just be a place where you come for all your notes. So if you're working, for example, on market dominating position, all your market dominating position will be here, right in here. And you'll be able to download all your notes and print them all and find them all the notes on this page or all your notes completely. We're gonna have all those options as best we can, but there's been some confusion around notes. So we are going to clean that up, and we just have to get through the group coaching beta phase here, hopefully by the end of this month. And then we'll move William, I think, back into this and fixing this, just cleaning it up and making it look nicer. But we've also got some other high priority projects, and you go, if I could tell you about them all, you go, no, do the other one first. So anyway, here I am rambling to myself. Let me see here. I'm going to open up someone and say hi, at least. And Paul, let me open up Paul Xavier, because I sent you an email today. Paul, you're self-muted. There he is.
How you doing, Patrick?
Hey, how's it going?
Great.
Good. What's new and exciting in your world?
Well, nothing related to coaching, but I started playing hockey again last night. So that's new and exciting.
Where are you located?
I'm in Hawaii, so it's inline hockey.
Okay, in Hawaii.
Yep.
Wow, nice. I didn't know they have inline hockey there.
Yeah, they actually have a nice facility. Guy built a few years ago, 2 rinks.
Really?
So I'm a bit old, so I play in a 35 and over division.
A little bit old. Okay, there you go. Funny. I was talking with Adrian today about brain freezes, and he's like something about brain. I have to find his quote because it was pretty funny. And he's I called him the cryonics man. Bit of a slam, but seems like the older we get, the more brain freezes we have. But,
yeah, unfortunately, yeah.
There you go. Good. Any questions about the software, or you all good, or what's going on?
No, I think the software is good. Not any questions that you probably want me to ask here, as you already mentioned. So.
Okay.
But
yeah, just hold those and let's write some comments. We'll see if we can figure them out and get them solved, and that would be good. Thanks.
Yeah, I think my only concern with doing that stuff is some of it is I think we're going to create a lot of questions that you don't need because it's really just our misunderstanding of how it works. So I don't know how to avoid that without putting a bunch of stuff on paper that you got to read and then figure out which ones is, well, Paul just doesn't know what he's doing. It's actually what, it's for ABC versus, you know what I mean? So.
I mean, but that's the point of it, is if you can't figure out what you're doing, it probably means it's not intuitive enough. And it's like we try and do with the softwares, how can we make this intuitive as possible? So we could probably say, click this button first, right? Click this next. And some people need that. And it's not a downplaying anyone, because that's me. Like, I look through this and I think it's intuitive, and I go, but I've looked at other people's software. Like seriously, I look at other pieces of software setting up and anything. And I just go, what the heck do I do? I don't know, because there's not that big giant green arrow that says click this first. Sometimes the arrows are hidden. It's just not evident. And the more we can make this intuitive for people to use, because we do have a lot of coaches are older, and sometimes older coaches don't like technology, don't understand technology, and it's a challenge for us. And so really it's a challenge for me, and people think that's kind of funny because, you know, I've spent a decade on this, but I guess when you grow up your own baby, it's different because you know it inside and out. But I'm not really a software kind of guy. I'm not a techie guy. I'm mildly techie. And but I run into problems so quickly, I just have to bring in someone that knows what they're doing with tech, or else I get frustrated and I want to go home, you know, take my ball and go home. And
Yeah, right.
so that's me. So if it's a challenge in any way for you, just let us know. And that goes for anyone really on the call. If you're confused about what to do, where to go, we want to make it easier to figure out what to do. So, make sense?
Yeah, I think there's just a couple of things that I clicked that I'm not sure what I'm supposed to see, I guess. So that it's not a matter of knowing what to do, but like what I thought was supposed to be there isn't there, or something like that. So you know what I mean? So it's more like that than it is what to. It's very intuitive. I think it's easy. Like I set up the courses, the times, super cool.
Good. And, you know, granted, we haven't got training videos around anything. Part of the beta is just figuring out if people can do what they're supposed to do without training videos. And if they can't, I mean, that's another place to put training videos. So it's kind of a little bit of a test as well. So
Awesome.
yeah, but yeah, definitely I'll be looking at comments tomorrow or the next day, and certainly next week, and going in with the guys and fixing things, because these guys are on it. We've got William helping Kelvin on it full time. James has been redesigning our resource center, and right now it's like looking like this. And I hope by Thursday we'll have this switched up and a lot easier to find things. Then James will come in and help. So good. All right. Sounds like Paul has a big dog in the background.
Yeah, the mailman just showed up, so he didn't like that.
What kind of dog you have?
He's a golden retriever.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Good. All right. Any other questions, Paul?
No, I'm good. Thank you, sir.
All right. Very good. Put you back on mute. There you go. Let me see. Steve Cantrell.
Good afternoon, sir.
Hey, how are you?
Excellent, thank you. Shall we have a contest?
What's the contest?
How hot is it where you're at?
Oh, it's going to be probably warmer where you are. It's winter here now.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, unfair.
Yeah, no, I guess, well, it depends what the contest, if it's who's coldest or who's warmest.
Well, coldest you would have won then. What can I say? We're sitting here at 110.
Oh, yeah. No, it never gets that hot in Nairobi.
Yeah, okay.
Because we're at 6,000 feet. And if you've ever lived in or been through Marin County, California, just north of San Francisco, you got these cool nights and nice, hot, dry days normally, and that's generally Nairobi weather. But we are in winter, and that means it gets down to 50 at night or 52, and it gets up to about 68 or 70 in the day. So that's our
lovely. I'll trade.
Yeah, no, it's about the best in the world that we've seen. We lived in Marin before, and I mean, lived in Okanagan, of course, in Kelowna, BC, but you know, there's no snow here. Actually, there is. It hailed once and had a little bit of snow, but yeah, it's very, very, very rare. So
yeah, it doesn't last long.
No.
Hey, I got a request.
Yeah.
I don't know how simple it might be. On the PAS report,
Okay.
can we get an option for 8.5 by 11 versus A4
Oh,
in the auto formatting?
yes, we can. And interesting that it was designed in A4. That would make sense because that's where William here, we all use A4 here.
Exactly.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, that's, and if we just redesign this, because you look at this big image here, it lays out nicely with an A4, but you start doing a different design.
Yeah,
So
when I
let
copy
me
it and change the paper type, it does weird things.
okay. So I'm just opening up another tab here off screen, and I'm going to add that to my list right away before I forget. Oh, we got so many here. Everyone sends me notes. You know, actually, I should just open it up and just let people see what I'm looking at. Just a little bit of an experience. So you can see I've got prioritized lists, tasks from April, tasks from September, June changes. So this is my September tab. These are requests that come in. And it's a really terrible system to manage. Here's one that someone gave us there. So in the reports, have an 8.5 by 11 inch option. Just there we go. It's saved. So that's how I crazily manage, and that's going to change. But yeah, we'll get to
It's
it,
in the
Steve. I
list.
don't know when, but
I would say it's in the list. That's all I can ask.
yeah. Again, it's like for everyone listening, the software report is just a bit of a beast. And you've probably heard me say this before. It looks so nice when you lay it out here. But when you print it out or download it, it's just kind of like we say a dog's breakfast. So we have some instructions here, but we also have the video and the training. Just challenges of like, this is an image and we've got text laid over images. And that just doesn't work when it comes down to it, because maybe this text is there, but it's white text over a blue image. So to have that appear is just, it's just proven to be too difficult for William. And William's, you know, has done all the programming, like 95% of the programming on the software. He's not a dum-dum. He is a very smart man. And he can't figure it out. So that means we have to change it. So we have two options. One is that you can download the report, use it from a template, take an hour, 45 minutes or an hour, and you've got a report. Or we can redesign the report. Now, like this looks too narrow to me. I don't like it. I don't like this old image. It's just, you know, it's like 5 years ago. It looks good, but now it doesn't. Same with these little white guys. They don't belong anymore. So we got to do things like that. Change it up a little bit. These are okay, but when they print out, they come out in different fonts. We have no idea why.
Huh.
So those kind of things just to be aware of, you know, and the padding on the margins, the indents, whatever. So this is one of my tasks. It's on my calendar to do. This looks stubby. I don't like a stubby chart. I want to stretch it. So same with this one. Anyway, yes, we will make changes. When is the question?
All in good time.
Yeah, good. Any other questions?
No, that was the only thing I had for you.
All right, thanks a lot, Steve. Appreciate it.
Take care.
Yeah, bye-bye. Back on mute. Cruising around. Cassie, all right. You are there you go.
Hey there. I'm not sure if this question is relevant to just me or if it's helpful to all, so I'll ask real quick. On the
Sure.
training tab, there are three, on your screen, there was showing 3 sections of training. the software training, the 100K training, and the lead generation training.
Right.
When I look at my dashboard on that screen, the lead generation training is not showing. Is that something that unlocks as I go through the process, or do I just have a glitch?
No, you don't have a glitch. It's there like that by design. What we're trying to do as we bring people through the onboarding process, the biggest complaint is that we're drinking from 3 fire hoses at the same time because we give you a lot. And so what we've done is, I think you do Walt's second call. He opens you up into software training and 100K training. You do some role plays in the software, and then once that's done, the lead gen training is opened up. So if you're not, if you've gone through the process or you've already been on board a long time ago and you don't have this, just shoot me an email and I'll just set you up right now.
Nope, I'm newer and I just scheduled my role plays, so it's just not there yet because it's not supposed to be.
Yeah, good.
All right,
Well,
very
perfect.
good. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and who are you doing your role play with?
With Walt.
With
Wally.
Wally. Okay. Oh, perfect. Okay.
Another W
Yeah.
name.
There you go. Yeah, Walt and Wally and Holly. It gets a little confusing. So
Yes.
good. That's why it is. So anyone else, if you if you're kind of been around a while and you don't have access to lead gen training, just shoot me an email, or you can shoot an email to pas@noresults-nofee.com and just say, please open up my lead gen training. And then you come in here, it looks like this. It's just all of the lead gen is broken down into little bitty bites. It's just easier to manage. And that we can just make that appear in your dashboard. So as if by magic. All right, Cassie, any other questions?
That's it. I'm all set. Thank you so much.
All right, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Have a good one.
Good. All right, let's see who else. I think that's all the questions I have. Well, unless someone, let me do this. Let me lower all the questions. And now, oh, not that, did it the wrong way. So if anyone has a question now, please put up your hand because I've lowered the ones that didn't count, or you got a question, you can plunk it in the question box. I can have a look at it there. And I don't see any. So guys, tonight we're gonna have a short call. Just let me maybe do a little summary here. The group coaching, which you can see here, is we got changes happening all the time on this. Even here, the screen is updated. I'll maybe just run through this real quick. And we got some group names. You can see the meeting day. Now we've got the meeting time with your time zone. You've got the initial meeting date. You got the price. And you can also say, here's delete buttons. So I'll have a little delete. You're about to delete this group. Yes, first time I've used that right there. So kind of fun actually to delete groups. Don't want to do it if you've got people in there. What we want to do as well here on this page, we want to have, I guess there's a price arrow. Interesting. Okay, don't know what that's for, but what we want to have here is another column, how many members you have, how much revenue you're bringing in that group, and then your total revenue. So you'll be able to come to this screen at a glance and see your annualized revenue from your groups. I think that'll be pretty cool to have. So yeah, we're working on integrations here. We've got Stripe integrated, or 95% or 99%. They're going to work on PayPal in the background. Once we get that, we're going to move into some mail integrations. The software sends the mail on your behalf right now, But if you want to use GetResponse or ActiveCampaign, we'll start integrating those instead. So each integration takes a developer 2 weeks. It's not like they could just add a little button like you do on a Wix, building a Wix site. This is 2 weeks of full-time work, about 80 hours, let's say, to build an integration. So I figure if I can get 3 developers going on it, we can have it done this month. And that's our goal, is to come out of the gates at the end of the month with this brilliant piece of software. So, but yeah, I think everything else is still looking about the same. There might be a few little changes here, but let me just check one thing. Oh, not that one, because that meeting is passed. So let me go back to, maybe I'll do my 3rd meeting and see what's happening with that one. Yeah, we got next meeting in 7 days. What I want to have is like a click to join the meeting. We know it's going to be a Zoom meeting, but I don't see the Zoom link on this page. So I want to have a Zoom link or click to join right there. But these are little details that we're working on. So things are coming together, and I hope we'll be able to release it for everyone at the end of the month, if not early next month. So that's group coaching. It's coming together. All right, guys, last chance for questions. There we go. I don't see anyone there. So I wish you guys all a happy day, great day, successful day as you go out and go after clients. And I guess we'll see you on Thursday with Carl. All right, take care and bye-bye.